Hello YouTube, and welcome to a glorious day in Britain. Wasp! Oh, get out of it! A glorious day to rid yourself of unwanted body hair.
Never too late to change your life. The story's not over, the ending is mine. Whatever it takes.
Body hair removal is one of those stickler points amongst men. Some of us do it, some of us don't. But here's the thing, if you're working out in the gym and you're trying to look good, why cover it up with hair? You would be shocked at the amount of detail that is lost simply because you're covered in body hair. Now everybody has different body hair. Some people have a lot, some people have a little. I'm kind of somewhere moderately. This I've been letting grow for you guys so that I can show you how I would remove my body hair. So you can see on my arms, relatively moderately covered, my chest, it's there, but it's not overly thick. If you're sick and tired of being a little overly hairy and feel like you could do with a bit of a change, or simply you want to know that other men think the same way and actually do remove their body hair, and it's okay to do so. It's 2016. Let's get a little metro. Let's take a look at what you're going to need to undertake this task. Number one, batteries. Make sure that you have got fully charged or decent batteries. I'd recommend the Duracell. I know you can get cheaper ones out there, but trust me, when you put them in the shavers and you're going to do your entire body, the cheap ones will not last. I opt for these Duracells with the power trackers. Number two, preparation is key. So there's one other thing you're going to need. An exfoliator. It's going to help release any slightly ingrown hairs. It's also going to remove a lot of that ashy skin. It's going to help make the shaving game a little bit easier. Number three, the main tools of the job, your shavers. I opt for two different kinds because let's face it, there are more intimate areas of the body you want to be a tad more careful with. Shaver number one is the Gillette Beard Trimmer Styler. Very, very useful for getting around some of the tighter curves in the body. We're talking about under the arms and any other crevices you might wish to attack. Number two, the Braun Ladies Leg Shaver. The Braun Silk & Soft. That's right, it's a women's tool implement. What it actually is an old school men's razor just made pink. So get yourself to the counter and buy yourself a pink old school men's razor. Now as you can see, these are two differing types of tool. This one is good because it has a small head and it can get in more of the nooks and crannies, especially if you're a lifter. Under the armpits and areas like this where you've developed a decent bit of chest muscle are kind of awkward to get to with the bigger utensils. The downside of this is an open guard. That means that those are oscillating teeth, they can nick the skin. This one has a closed guard. It also has a tooth guard at the front as a shaver, but you can literally spin this around and completely avoid using this should you need to. This part of the shaver is good for removing masses of thick hair. This is good for taking it down to the skin. This you want to use under the armpits and maybe on the forearms and areas like that around the elbows to help get the minor hairs. This is good for deforestation of the legs and also for creating a smooth finish. This one you do not want to use on the nutsack. Use that on the nutsack, you're going to get nicked, you're going to have a bad time. Stick to the ladies' leg shaver for the more intimate areas. Number four, aftercare. You've now shaved your hair off, now it's time to give something back to the skin that's just undergone all this therapy. I like to opt for this. It's a spray-on Vaseline moisturizer. Either this or a body lotion. Why not just a normal moisturizer? There's quite a lot of me. I cannot be bothered to sit there rubbing in a thick moisturizer which will absorb a whole dollop in just this area of my body. Using a spray-on, one, I can cover more of my area really quickly and then just rub it in nice and easily. Two, using a body lotion if I don't want to use a spray-on. The body lotions are more water-based and they spread over a larger area way faster. It's just way less time consuming and you are less likely to clog your pores and get any after spots. This will take it down to almost a smooth-like level. This one will take it right down to the skin. You can of course use a normal hair shaver. If you don't want to take it all the way down, you can shave this on a number one or a number two if you're very hairy, and that will literally thin it out to probably what mine looks like right about now. Why not wax? It hurts, it costs more, and it does not last very long. After getting waxed, I was getting hairs coming through after about 10 days. Not much different to if I buzzed down to a really smooth finish with the razors. So in terms of cost and uncomfort, it just didn't weigh up. Although saying that, if you get waxed over time, apparently it is supposed to thin out the hair growth on return. I would however say, if I was the type of person who had a lot of back hair and shoulder hair, those are the two areas I would get waxed, and then I would shave the rest. Why not just use a razor? You can use a razor, absolutely, but what I find is the skin up here is very thin and very sensitive. Using a razor actually causes aggravation on the hair follicles, which will cause a kind of plucked chicken kind of look. Not that appealing, doesn't look great. You're probably better having body hair than blood spots. I'm going to pre-warn you, shaving your legs is way more time consuming than you are going to anticipate. In fact, this whole process is going to be way more time consuming than you anticipate. If you're somebody who's worried about what other people think or other family members, make sure that you set aside at least 2 hours. That's right, 2 hours when other people are at the house or when you're on your own, or just to let people know what you're doing if you don't care about telling them. Lainey, I'm going to shave my balls for YouTube.
Okay, be careful.
So just make sure you're prepared for the amount of time you're going to have to put in to get the result that you want. We got to see the before. Prepare for a man in pants. Okay, so let's take a look at the upper half.
Yeah. Feel that bounce, baby. You got me, V.
You know I got you 10 Buick.
Let's go. It's the point of no return, no looking back. Now the bet's laid. I can do whatever it takes to get the rent paid. I can make the crowd jump when the music gets played. Wanna see the scale break when the money gets weighed. First they doubt you, then they love you. That's the classic arc. How you get a proper entourage? I'm asking Mark. All these dogs got no bites, so they just have to.
Okay, so there you have it. And now, let's see the difference just a little bit of shearing can do.
Yeah. Feel that bounce, baby. You got me, V.
You know I got you 10 Buick.
Let's go.
You see, this is great for deforestation. Alone you can see it leaves a pretty stubbly effect. This is where the lady leg groomer comes into play.
When the money gets weighed. First they doubt you, then they love you. That's the classic arc. How you get a proper entourage? I'm asking Mark. All these dogs got no bites, so they just have to bark. Everybody's handout. I'm Newman in Jurassic Park. You didn't say the magic word. You ain't a homie, you don't know me, so just can it, nerd. But it's okay to talk your shit, I don't hate you. You see, jealousy is just a part of human nature. Acting like they love me, they don't want me on the stations. I'm the world's worst doctor, cause I ain't got no patience for these fake niggas popping up when the weather's sunny. Go on and get your tan, nigga, I'll be getting money.
So there we go, 90 minutes and I am done. The hair is removed. Now all I have to do is go and shower. Use again this very lightly. Also, once you've showered, you're going to see any spots that you've missed are going to become very, very clear. This is when you can use the little tool just to nip those bits off again. This one much more suited to the finer areas of hair, such as like your upper arm, upper chest, and the finer nooks and crannies that you just can't kind of get the head of this one into. Now luckily today was a beautiful sunshine day, so I've been out in the back garden. We have a lot of privacy here, but if it was a normal day, what I would do is do this in the shower or in the bath and just collect the hair, chuck it down the toilet, jobs are good. And maintenance is much less of a chore, but once it's done and maintaining it is way, way easier. So now it's a simple matter of shower, light exfoliation, and then applying the moisturizer.
Yeah, you can try and say to me later, cause I know you won't.
See, I'm out here trying to hustle, yo. I be on the grind and shit, going hard as fuck. You believe these dudes, they signed me yet? You hear the rhymes I spit, but you want the whack flows. Other niggas got me saying, do you even rap, bro? You ain't push your weight, boy, you need a spotter. You can rap it from the earth's core, my bars will still be hotter. Got you saying welcome back to proper rap like it was Carter. If I ever said your shit was nice, then I wrote Harry Potter. I'm JK, I know that you busted.
Here we are, the final completed result. It's now about 2 hours later, so I've tried to keep the camera in the same place, but the sun has shifted slightly. You can see a lot more of the vascularity, so much more detail on the chest. I'm talking about the forearms. You can see much more detail or the tries. Not going to be much different on there because there wasn't a lot of hair covering those, but when you put it in there with the forearm and added detail on that, you get a slightly nicer look. The main things to notice here is really the chest, better look overall. Also, quick note, exfoliating and removing hair from tattoos does also help to bring back out a lot of detail and colour. Make sure you're exfoliating them regularly to get that dead skin off the top, and it'll really help bring through, especially some of the whites and things like that that tend to cream off a little bit. Let's take a look at the legs. So way more detail coming through on those. Quite a large amount of hair removed, taking away all those lines from before. So there you have it, what I think is quite an easy and simple way to really clean up your physique, bring out those sharp lines and help add a little bit of detail to the way you look in the mirror and to other people, and maybe make you feel a little bit better about some of those gains you thought you didn't have but you had all along. Now obviously how far you take this is completely up to you, or as I've done today just to show you guys, take it from super hairy all the way down to 0. That is going to be the biggest one that you can do. But remember, once you've done that once, maintenance is going to be way easier. Personally, what I tend to do a lot of the time, buzz the arms, buzz the chest and core, but I'll just kind of take the leg head down to like a number 1 length using some hair trimmers. Unless I've got like something important coming up like a shoot, an expo or something like that where I'm going to be wearing shorts, and obviously there's going to be pictures taken, then obviously I want to look my best, so I'll take the hair completely off. Any of you guys who are going to do stage, this is the reason why all hair is removed when you're going on the stage. 1, to give you a better apply of your tan, and 2, to bring out those finer, sharper lines when you're up under those lights. So overall, we can all agree, if you're into your lifting and you're into the way your physique looks, this just brings an overall sharper looking package. Also going to help you get a better tan if you're off on your holidays. But I hope that has helped you guys to have a little idea on, maybe if you haven't done this before, having a go and not worrying about what other people think. At the end of the day, it's about you feeling better about you feeling good about what you see in the mirror, and being realistic in how far you've actually come. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section if you get any further questions and I will answer them as best I can. Guys, if you see a comment you know the answer to, please answer away. Proud of you guys, you've been doing that. You've been seeing it a lot. You put up a question and you know you're gonna get a legitimate answer. No hate, no bigotry, just love, family, my crew. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you soon. Boom, baby.